The Intertribal Council of the Five Tribes convened for its regular meeting at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Coucil last week. The host tribe, Cherokee Nation, was happy to have its turn to entertain the guests.
Hospitality is part of our culture, and so anytime that you can bring folks in and you can treat them like family, it's a blessing to you more than it is to the ones coming. And it was our opportunity, our time, and it's kind of like Christmas. I think I enjoyed doing it probably as much as they enjoyed receiving it.
Jefferson Keel, president of the National Congress of American Indians and the lieutenant governor of the Council's Chickasaw Nation, talked about how the tribes coming together collectively is such an asset to Indian country nationwide.
Oh, it helps everyone across the country. Anytime you can bring an organization together that represents 500,000 direct descendants of the Dawes Rolls, then that just strengthens every organization. It strengthens our voice across the country, especially to Congress. When we go to Congress to advocate for a particular issue, if we have the resolve of intertribal councils, not just in Oklahoma, but across the country, what that shows is that Indian country is really united, and our voices then are stronger or louder, and we can unite behind a common purpose, and our purpose is to serve our people. That's what it's all about. But this is absolutely encouraging for me to see these tribal leaders come together. You heard them say there's not a mention of envy and jealousy and all of those things. We work together. Now there are things, occasionally we may disagree in principle on something, but we find a way to come to consensus. That means that we may not necessarily agree 100% with it, but we can live with it, and it helps us to move things forward.
Muskogee Creek Nation Principal Chief George Tiger served as chairman of the council in its first year back, a personal milestone for a man that can remember the council's past success and vitality.
Well, if there's such a thing as a dream come true, I guess that would probably be a tag that I could use, because I remember when I was in my 20s and remember going to these intertribal council meetings, and it was such a great time. I mean, you have a number of tribes coming together, and at that time they were actually the front runner of any intertribal council throughout the country. Then it just kind of lay dormant for a little bit, and to have it revitalized and seeing the momentum that we have, it's just a great feeling. And what pleases me, even other intertribal groups are hearing about the Oklahoma Intertribal Council of the Five Tribes, and they're pleased that this organization is on its feet again.
Tiger also talked about the council's history as a model for others and its revitalization in full force.
I've always said that this intertribal group actually was a blueprint for all other intertribal groups to follow. It's been organized since 1950. You hear so much about the Northwest Tribal Leaders Group, United South and Eastern Tribes. They basically took our blueprint and ran with it. But we're back, we're alive, we're well, and we're being real aggressive, and that's a good thing to see.
At the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Catoosa, Jason Salzman, Native News Today.